body recomposition. So I want to maintain my muscle that I have, but I'm just trying to like lose the fat that's on top of some of my muscle. So I eat about 200 calories less than I was like last summer, so I can kind of like start to have my muscle pop through a little bit more. Can you give an example of what you eat in a day? So what I'll do is, like right now I have my shake with me. So today's kind of an interesting day because I'll just tell you what I usually would have done. So today I would have been on my way to my workout class, and which I still am going to go work out, but I just kind of I felt called to just get steps in today. Like usually I would have gone and done weight training, but usually like on a Tuesday I would go to my fitness class only having had lemon water, then chia seed water, and then maybe like celery juice with the pulp in it and some monk fruit and lemon in it. So it's all liquid is what I'm saying. So like I'll have as much liquid as I want, and I will work out with just like that on my stomach. I won't even have like a protein shake or anything before. I did when I hired my master trainer. He was like, always make sure you have some kind of protein. For me, I just feel too heavy. So I just like having like celery juice on my stomach or like chia seed water or something like that. So it's just, so sometimes it's nothing, but most of the time it's lemon water when I first wake up. Then once I drink that, like a, small little 8 ounce, like just to kind of wake my body up. Then after that, I'll have chia seed water while I'm also drinking like some kind of pressed juice or something, right? And then I'll work out. Then after, this is the secret. This is the secret sauce. Most of the time, and let me know if you guys have done this, most of the time what will happen is you'll go do a really insane workout, right? Like you'll booked a class, it's a HIIT cardio class, you can barely breathe through the class, right? Then right when you get out of the class, you're like, ooh, I earned my meal, right? You're like, I earned my meal, I got it in, I burned like 700 calories in there. So now your body's like, it's like a lion, like it's on the hunt for food. What happens is then we not only eat back the calories, but we eat an additional amount of calories. So say for example, we'll have like, you burn 600 calories, but then you will have a 1500 calorie meal. So then you kind of like you don't understand like, well, why can't I lose the weight? And it's not that you can't lose the weight, it's that you're just replenishing all the calories that you burn. So you're just maintaining. So what I do is I make sure to have a shake on me. So this has protein powder in it, frozen blueberries, chia seeds, flax seeds, almond milk, and almond milk and coconut water. And you can make any kind of shake that you want to your liking. And then, I did also sweeten this with two dates and a spoon of peanut butter. So this was essentially like a little mini meal. So I would say it was about 400 calories. So no, maybe closer to like 450. So after my HIIT cardio class, I then have this. So that way I immediately drink this, so I'm not on the hunt for food. So that way when I then get to my lunch, I have like a small lunch of like 500 or 600 calories. These days, because I am on the reset. If anyone wants to do it with me, we still have 10 days left. It's down in the description. It's a free download of cutting out sugar, cutting out bread, cutting out gluten, cutting out everything, just to kind of, just start the year off like reset and feeling really strong. So I just have lentils, some kind of either like red potato and some kind of vegetable. So I'll have the next kind of meal will be like like chickpeas sauteed up, maybe quinoa, Brussels sprouts. Okay, the next meal might be black beans and a soup. Like I eat very, very light. What about amino acids? Yeah, there's amino acids in my protein shakes. And I just do vegan protein. There's a very similar profile of amino acids similar to meat when you have pea protein. So my workout plan, if you actually go to, I have all my workouts in my playlist. So if you go to my playlist, if you type in HIIT cardio, you'll see all my workouts. If you type in glute building, you'll see my workouts. If you type in full body workouts, so just go to my playlist and scroll through my playlist and you'll see I have like hundreds of videos of me working out. I think I even just posted one of me working out, but what I do is, sorry guys, hold on. So what I do actually is sometimes I'll do videos where I'm talking about like a specific topic, but I'll be talking over me working out. So for example, okay, I'm going to show you 2 examples I just posted. This is something that I ate, and I show my whole recipe, but I ate this. It's chickpeas. It's like a whole chickpea dish. It's kind of hard to see because my fingerprints in like the sun, but so if you actually, I have a whole playlist that says what Ciana eats. Thanks Dwayne, thanks for tapping in. So I have a whole playlist that says what Ciana eats, so you're going to want to make sure to go to that. There's over like 70 videos, I believe, of what Ciana eats. Okay, and then here's me doing videos where I am working out. So this is actually my last video that I just posted. Okay, so you'll see all the different kinds of workouts that it's hard to tell, guys, sorry, because I'm like in the car and it's like, so that's me working out, HIIT cardio. So I do a combination of HIIT cardio workouts. I will do cardio kickboxing. I do actual training, like weight training, and then I will do, hold on guys, getting a little hot in here. So I will do that, and then I will do what else? And then sometimes I might do like a class like on you, like there's so many free videos online of like Pilates or like a stretch class or like a dance, like something like dancing just for fun. So I'm very, very active. And then I love walking. I love driving to a different area in LA and then drive. Like I just actually went to the park. If you look at one of my last live videos, like I think it's like the last 1 or 2 videos. If you go to my live section, the live replay, you'll see me walking around the Silver Lake Reservoir. So I love walking. I think that's number 1 in my opinion. I think it reduces your stress. You bump into people that, you know, really, really amazing people. You run into mom and pop shops you've never seen before. You see just like like the other day I was walking and I ran into rock climbing, like by where I live. I'm like, I didn't even know they do rock climbing. How many days a week do I weight train? So I weight train 3 times a week. So I go in to and have a trainer 2 times a week, but it's just at the gym. But I call her my trainer. 2 times a week weight training, and then I'll do 1 day a week of weight training on my own. And I do 4 days a week of HIIT cardio. So I just love it. Like you don't have to do that. I just love to be active. I love to push myself. But I think if you did 2 days of solid full body weight training and then just walking, you'd be fine. It just depends on your goals and what you enjoy doing. How do you balance being committed to working out and getting your steps in full-time with a full-time job? Okay, so right now, that's a really good question. So right now, I wanted to get in some time with you guys, and then I'm going to go work right now on the treadmill. So I don't know where you work or what you do for work, but if you can get a standing desk with a walking pad, that's it. That's the only way to do it. I don't know how else people do it. So I have 2 walking pads at home, 1 under my office desk at home, and then 1 in the living room. So I just like after every meal, you know, after a snack, boom, I'll walk on it for 10 minutes here, 15 minutes there, 8 minutes there, right? But then like right now, I'm like gonna go inside of a gym because I just felt like being around more like people instead of just being in the house. So I'm actually gonna go walk and work. So again, if you're like at a desk and you have to like be on a computer and things like that, just try to get at least a walking pad and a standing desk. And I think even by law, don't quote me on this, But I think even by law, they have to accommodate you if you do request that. But that's how people are doing it. There's no way to work like a sedentary kind of job and get your, unless you, this is how you could do it. Unless you were really about that life and you got up an hour earlier, an hour and a half earlier, got in your an hour walk before you went to work, walked for 30 minutes on your lunch break, and then walked for an hour after, then you should be able to hit the 10,000 steps. But outside of that, no. And thank you for the, I think the little jewel. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Best way to reduce weight. So to be honest, the best, I mean, there's so many intricate things to it, but you have to reduce the amount of calories that you're eating. You do. And if you don't reduce the amount of calories that you're eating, you have to triple, like up your activity, triple. So let's just say you're at 170 pounds. And who asked that? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you're a man or a woman. I can't really tell by the profile name or picture, but it doesn't matter. Let's just say if you're 170 pounds and you wanted to lose 20 pounds and you were eating 2,500 calories, okay? If you kept eating 2,500 calories a day and you had your same activity, you're not going to lose the weight. So either A, you have to reduce the amount of calories that you're taking in every day. And if you refuse to do that, you then have to up your movement of your body triple. So you could actually lose more weight by just focusing on your diet. Like you could actually essentially not really change how much you moved your body, but change the amount of food you're putting in your body and what you're putting in your body, and you could lose weight. But if you don't change anything about the way you eat, you have to you'd have to go above and beyond, and it's just not realistic. That's why people always refer to the diet being 80% of how you lose weight, because you would have to be like training for the Olympics, or like you'd have to have a really huge reason to move your body that much, like train for 4 hours a day, right? You have to train for like 4 to 6 hours a day if you wanted to eat the same and then lose weight. So you have to be realistic with yourself. So right now, if you could cut down 200 calories and then maybe cut down like for 2 weeks and then cut down 300 calories for the rest of the time, and then up your activity at minimum by walking, then you'll lose the weight. But you just have to do it for 90 days. And I think that's quick. Like people will say, well, you can't lose weight fast. I think 90 days is fast. Like time is flying. Like we're already in 2025. Like we already have a new president. Like the LA fires are going on. Like there's just 3 months ago, like I feel like I blinked and a year went by. So 90 days, just do it for 90 days. Don't even think about seeing results. Don't even think about anything else. Just start walking more, start moving your body more, and cut down your calories. And you will guaranteed see a difference in 90 days. If you stick to it for 90 days straight. If you stick to it for 2 weeks, you won't. If you stick to it for a month, you won't. If you stick to it for 6 weeks, maybe you'll see a little bit of a difference, but it won't be enough to get you excited. Go for 90 days. And then you'll be like, you know what? I'm excited, right? Now, what happens is people will just get the surgery. And then guess what? Because I live in LA, so I know hundreds of women that have gotten surgeries, which there's nothing wrong with it, in my opinion. There's nothing wrong with surgeries. It's that they gain the weight. Like, so they'll get like a lipo out of their stomach. Then they'll gain the weight on the back of their arms. Because what happens is you kill the fat cells right here. But if you're still eating pizza and barbecue chicken and all that stuff all the time and not moving your body still has to store the fat somewhere. So it'll start to like store the fat in very odd places. So just don't do that. And anyways, to me, my opinion is like, if you're going to spend $10,000 on a liposuction surgery, spend the $10,000 on a bomb fitness instructor, like a fitness trainer and a nutritionist to get you your meals for 90 days. You're going to look better than ever. Like you would look 10 times better than getting surgery, because what happens is sometimes people will just get the surgery just out of their stomach and then it just doesn't look proportioned, right? So you're going to look better because the way that your body, your genetic makeup, you at your healthiest version is going to look better than a surgery version. Does that make sense? Oh, so do you have, okay, so you got lipo? Did you get lipo, Miss V babes? I just want to make sure.